Night and day back again.
Yes, we are back in the world of Final Fantasy VII.
Yes, we've got Red XIII, we've got Aerith, we've got Cloud, and we've got an encounter immediately.
Literally as soon as you walk like 2 feet.
As soon as I press the fast button.
The encounters in this area are just incredible.
Yeah.
They just do not stop.
Burn, baby! At least now no one can get poisoned other than Cloud, so that's a big improvement.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to help out a whole lot, because poison was basically the thing that would take everyone out here.
Alright, how do you guys like being frozen? Damn it. Screw you guys.
Enjoy that, idiot.
Wow, that guy had the death animation before Cloud even, like, jumped back to his row.
He just knew what was, he just knew what was coming, I guess. Ow. This is nice.
Yeah, Aerith's limit break is great when it works.
When it actually helps you out, it's fantastic. It's amazing what lack of poison will do for you.
Oh, that's true too. You know what? We did have Poisona this whole time, which cures poison.
Right.
But there's no real reason to use it versus the snakes, because if every attack they do can poison you...
Yeah, then you're literally just doing that every single time.
Yeah, it's not worth curing it if the very next attack is going to reapply it.
Exactly, yeah, 100%.
Went through this cave all alone, this warrior did. Fighting attackers, one after another.
Grandpa, that warrior, it's your father.
Almost there we are. Yes, come, follow me.
Come. And just immediately absorbed back into Cloud.
Oh, wow. This is an area that looks bossy.
Okay. This looks insane. Is that Red's father?
Dad, I hate you even more now.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know you were a goblin. That explains why I look like this.
What is this?
You don't know? Are we discovering something new together?
Is this river of blood not bothering anybody else? Why is nobody talking about this?
Am I the only one seeing this, or what's going on here? Grandpa, is he?
After death, the ghosts of the key, like stagnant air they are. This cannot be.
I feel like I trusted him to know more.
Well, it looks like he didn't know that the ghosts would combine in this way.
Or I guess not, yeah. What the heck? What is this? What? Can you attack his floaty...
You can attack the floaty guys, but they can also possess us. So this boss fight is a little bit more complicated than some of the other ones.
He looks complicated.
So it gets a little bit funky. So it's kind of... Might be better that I'm playing for now, but this boss fight has a little bit funky mechanics to it, where the little guys can possess us, and then now that they're inside...
No, now the one's inside Red.
Oh,
so
weak to holy, not weak to fire. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I don't remember if we can get them out by smacking Red. Ah, you can't burn us with fire, baby! Red is immune!
What an idiot.
Uh-oh, Aerith's not immune.
Oh, well.
Oh, they do it on themselves to heal, too.
Oh,
Let's not use fire on these guys. I don't remember.
Yeah,
okay.
I think
hit
when you
Red
use fire...
with Aerith on purpose just then to see if that brings the shadow guy back out, but it looks like that's not the case.
Okay. So what does that do? Does that mean that...
Oh, have we seen Titan yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Oh, crap. Red might attack Cloud because I attacked the floaty guy, and the floaty guy went into Cloud.
Oh. That doesn't sound good.
Alright, so the spirits possessed Red and Cloud. Possessing Red means nothing because Red's immune to fire.
Right, okay. That makes sense. But then... Oh, okay.
Well, here's Titan.
So those things, they'll go into like somebody else, and then they'll use fire on themselves to kind of kill.
Right.
Okay. Wow, this is insane.
Oops, swing and a miss.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, this guy is floating.
Well, it looked cool nonetheless.
Alright, so weak to holy power means we can cure... Can I poison you? Actually, you can...
Weak to
Nah, just attack.
weak to holy power. So if you cured that.
Yeah, that means we can cure him.
Oh, okay.
Or use holy, but that's a super advanced spell. Oh, I don't think that spell even exists in this game in that way. So, yeah, cure just did 600 damage to him, so that's a...
Wow.
Oh, the cloud died, so that's bad.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But Cloud having died brought the guy back, so that's cool.
Okay, so I guess it's just turns, like turn-based, that they stay inside you, or until you die.
Yeah, I think death kicks him out. I don't know.
Okay.
The other one left
Okay.
red. Maybe it is an attorney at law.
Yeah. Triangle Man, attorney at law. And then, so I guess you don't have to kill them, right? You just have to kill Big Man.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think you just have to kill the big guy to win the fight, but I don't know if you
Right.
can kill the little guys. Come on, take over red again. No, get red. We love it when you cast fire on red.
Yeah, red's great. Oh no, this isn't good.
Not Aerith, no, say it ain't so.
Yeah, red, I mean, is the perfect person to have this fight, for sure.
Yeah, the way we set him up.
Yeah, yeah.
He was immune to fire for a long time, but so we didn't specially do it just for this boss fight. Alright, cure those guys. Okay, so Cure does
Cure.
actually cure the flame guys,
Right, okay. Man.
but Cure hurts the big guy.
Yeah, I guess that's good enough. Because it seems like, yeah, I can't imagine you'd have to kill the little triangle guys as well. What do I know?
Oh, damn. They got Aerith.
Oof. Man, so
And?
close to, and she just got her limit break.
Yeah, and Cloud just threw a high potion on her right after.
Oh man. Oh, this is definitely a tough one.
Okay, well at least that means they're more likely to take over red, which they do.
True, nice. Yeah, if we... Oh, yeah, Eric... Okay, I was about to say, yeah, Eric died and then it didn't come back out, but I guess it takes a while for it to re-manifest.
Alright, now don't burn Aerith while she's down, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
I
have some
might
decency.
need to re-raise it. No, we're good. Okay. Woo!
Oh my god. This thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, it could be pointless for me to try to attack the little guys. I might just ignore them. Let me see the HP on the little guy, if we can sense one.
Are there, like, things that have, like, unlimited HP and stuff like that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think there are certain things that have crazy high HP or have
Okay.
crazy high defense.
Right.
What? Alright, the Soulfire has weak against wind. Oh, I didn't see the HP. Oh crap, they repossessed Aerith.
Oh, man.
Repossessed Aerith.
You didn't pay your bill this week, so
Sorry, we're gonna have to take
we're
that
gonna need
card
that
from you
Aerith
now,
back,
miss.
yeah.
Oh, Soulfire's skill power is used up.
Oh, nice.
So, we kind of did it the inefficient way and weighted them out of MP.
Yeah. Hey, a win's a win. We gotta take that. The cure, I mean, is doing an insane amount of damage, but I don't know how much HP this thing has. It's insane.
We
did,
actually
like,
saw it a little while ago.
we did like 2,000 damage to it already with 8 cures and stuff. And I'm guessing
I'm gonna try to...
Aerith's freeze doesn't
Okay,
work
they're
on this
both
thing, but
screwed. Yeah, I want to use it on them now, actually,
right.
to find out if it works.
that would be great if that fire one is, like, stops even.
It didn't work on the big guy. I can't tell if it worked on the fire guy or not.
Well, it stopped its little dance, so I hope so.
Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, it does look like it worked.
Okay, yeah. Hey, it's getting there. Okay.
Alright, so super late in the game, we're going to cast Red's Limit Break to make everybody go fast.
Oh my god. This thing just doesn't...
This would have been really nice to have at the beginning of the fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're kind of drawing this out because I was changing targets unnecessarily. We should have just, like, concentrated on the big guy. And if we were gonna like come at this fight, if you want to destroy this fight, you can come at bring somebody else that has the elemental fire defense.
Oh right, yeah. They just like never get hurt, and then you're basically set.
Oh, you know what?
Oh yeah.
Oh, can we steal anything from you, giant boss monster guy?
I know we're gonna murder you, but I need this potion.
Sometimes the bosses have super rare stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because
so it's worth
it's
actually
more
trying
tense
on
to
these
try
guys.
and waste turns stealing from them.
Right. That makes sense.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, we could have taken this guy out much faster if we just didn't screw around with the little fire guys.
Yeah, true. But I mean, it's worth finding out.
Like I said, if you want to come in prepared, like if you're playing with a guide.
Yeah, I imagine this could be a lot easier, for sure.
Yeah,
Wizard stuff.
But I don't like to do that where you go in with all the characters with, like, you have the perfect setup and have everybody with cure and start blasting cure at them right away, and the fight takes like 30 seconds to a minute because it's
exactly.
Like, it's just a little bit hokey that it's supposed to be this great epic confrontation, but then you're like, whatever, we're all immune to fire and we all have cure and you're just dead.
Yeah, exactly. On to the next thing immediately. It's not like this massive, daunting, like, supernatural beast
right.
that you're fighting. Yeah.
It's a little less fun to me to play that game that way. I mean, I understand the appeal of you like to have fun and just being able to destroy everything, but if there's not enough challenge in it, then it's less fun for me personally anyway.
Right. I can totally see that for sure. That makes sense.
Thank you, Cloud. Because of you, and nothing to do with Aerith, we survived.
Yeah, exactly. Cloud is single-handedly wiping out everything in his path. Aerith's just along for the ride.
Nanaki, you have grown strong too. Aerith, never mind.
Yeah, Aerith, you're kind of pretty. Oh yeah? Want to see just how strong I am?
He just
kills him.
Now I know that it was not a mistake bringing you here. Something I want to show you I have. Right over here. Yes.
Hey, don't make me leave before I get this nice shiny green materia, buddy. Gravity, baby!
Gravity?
Yeah, gravity materia.
You've conquered gravity. That's crazy.
That's like the sort of how the spider monster guys, they did attacks that, that did a certain percentage of our HP.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
what that does for us.
Right, okay.
And it'll never work on a boss.
Right. That makes sense. Can't just kill half its HP immediately.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Oh.
And good music.
Cutscene. This is...
the warrior who fought against the Gi.
This is Fada.
Kept them from taking even one single step into Cosmo Canyon, he did. Yes.
It's like a real, 300's tale, it seems.
But he was never able to return to town. Look, Nanagi. Look at your father, at the warrior Seto.
This gotta be cool. Wow. It's pretty badass.
Oh yeah. Total badass, yeah. That was the exact word I was thinking.
Yeah. That's Seto?
Red 13 is like, whoa. My dad is that much of a badass?
Yo.
Seto continued to fight the Gi tribe here to protect this canyon. Even after the Gi's poisonous arrows turned his body to stone. Even after they all ran away, Seto continued to protect us. And he continues to protect us, even now.
Wow. I don't know how Red 13's gonna live up to that. Even now?
I don't know. I don't know about even now, Bugenhagen. I mean, yeah, the guy was clearly a hero and a legend. And,
Yeah.
you know, died or was petrified, turned to stone, saving everyone. But even now is a little bit of pushing it. He's clearly not doing shit right now.
The only thing he's helping right now is for papers not to fly away.
I mean, he's helping the pigeons. I'm sure he's covered with shit, but...
Thought that he was a coward and ran away, you did. But he, alone, risked his life to protect Cosmo Canyon. That is your father, Seto. Yes.
There's probably so many people, like, this is a huge tourist area. So, like, there's so many people that, like, go and, like, jump on his back and take pictures with him and stuff.
Maybe not, since you have to fight your way through this cave of undead, vengeful spirits to get to him, but...
Maybe not, well, yeah. But I guess maybe now, because we've killed those spirits.
Oh, that's true. Now they can start charging, like,
Yeah,
$50
exactly.
a pop for the tour.
That's actually what Bugenhagen was trying to accomplish.
That was his end game the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, let me just get Cloud to be a sucker and clear out this thing for me so I get free real estate.
Yeah, at last, my dream of Seto World can be complete.
Yeah, exactly. That is Seto? Did Mother know?
She knew, of course. The two of them made me promise to keep this cave shut, sealed even. They asked me to seal it myself and not to tell a soul, even their own son, which really does not make much sense. They said we should forget about this cave.
Okay. And he just completely, like, went against their one wish.
Well, he thought it was important for their child.
Yeah, I guess because even Red thought that his dad was like a huge failure or whatever.
Yeah.
So this really changes his perspective.
I'm surprised he didn't just tell them earlier, but
Yeah.
certain things are more important for you to see for yourself. But I wonder how long ago did that happen? They said how many years ago it happened a little bit earlier, like for 14 years or something. Red was thinking
Something
that
like
his
that.
father was
Yeah.
like this total coward bastard. Like there was no need to put Red through that. He probably would have believed him if he just told him outright. Even if it was too dangerous to show him in person when he was younger. Like,
Right.
why let it fester? Anyway, it's a very moving and emotional part of the story at this point, but not sure what Bugenhagen was thinking for all those years, though.
Yeah, really.
I mean, honoring the promise is one thing. Maybe the parents wanted the child never to be exposed to it or never... But, I mean, the father might have been fine with Nanaki thinking that he was a coward as long as it meant that Nanaki stayed safe and stayed away from the cave.
Right, for sure.
If he told him when he was too young, maybe he would have thought that Nanaki would have been all reckless and tried to get revenge and kill every enemy in the cave, and he would have risked his life and died or something.
Yeah, I mean, that does make sense if this is, like, supposed to be, like, the most dangerous area in all of Cosmo Canyon or whatever.
Yeah.
And,
So, yeah,
Red-
I guess there could be reasons for it that are logical or justified.
Yeah, makes sense.
Cloud, would you mind leaving the two of us alone?
Like, Cloud and Aerith leaves, and he's like, no, I meant me and Aerith. Hey there, sweet pea.
Still got game Bugenhagen has.
Yeah. Not the loser's gone. You can really party.
Nanaki, I want you to continue your journey with Cloud and the others.
Grandpa.
Listen, Nanaki. Cloud says they are trying to save the planet. Honestly, I don't think it can be done. For even if they stop every reactor on the planet, only going to postpone the inevitable it will. Even if they stop Sephiroth, everything will perish.
Really, glass is half full kind of guy, huh?
Well, he's the one who's the most in tune with the life energy of the planet.
He can hear the planets and whatever.
Yeah, like if somebody loses enough blood, they're dead if they don't get a transfusion. And a planet life stream transfusion would probably be a little bit harder to pull off since planets are usually pretty far apart.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's like type A or type O or what you need.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You get a type A, you get a transfusion from Venus, and you're dead.
Yeah.
You just killed Earth.
Next thing you know.
That was a no bueno transfusion.
But Nanaki, I've been thinking lately. I've been thinking if there was anything we could do. As part of the planet, something to help a planet already in misery. No matter what happens, isn't it important to try? Am I just wishing against fate? No, trying we must. I am too old to do anything about it, even though I can fly and am clearly smarter than most of the party. This year I'll be 130.
Oh, wow. Getting up there. He's got his social security.
That is why, Nanaki, you must go with them, for my sake.
You just said there's nothing we could do. This is all for nothing.
Well, then he said, though, shouldn't we at least try?
I guess, but yeah.
He was pretty sure no one could do anything, but as part of the planet, shouldn't we at least try?
At least try it, yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess if there is any way to do it, it's worth it.
Yeah, even if it's
shot,
like a 1% chance or a 0.0001% chance, you gotta try it. What else? You're just gonna sit back and let it all die? I mean, it's worth rolling the dice.
If no one else is gonna do anything about it, you are literally the planet's only hope.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
I wanted to show you your real father before you left. I'm so glad that you came back while I was still alive to show you. Bye-bye, Tyson.
I'm not gonna make it past this sentence. Grandpa, don't talk like that. I don't want to think of life without you.
Well, a long life I have had.
Most of it you weren't around for.
Well, that's actually not true, because they said in the last episode, or 2 episodes ago, that Nanaki was really like 68 years old or something like that? 40,
I think he's
48?
like 40, 47, 48 or something like that.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so he's been around for a third of his life.
Yeah. Grandpa, you must live. I'll see to it.
The music here is amazing, by the way.
This is very nice. It's very calming. It very sets the mood.
Yeah, it's the Cosmo Canyon theme, but like a much slower tempo version of it.
Right. It is very nice. Really, like, impactful. I'll see to what's happening to the planet, and I'll come back to tell you.
Nanaki.
I am Nanaki of Cosmo Canyon, the son of the warrior Seto. I'll come back, but warrior true to that noble name. So please, Grandpa.
That's Seto's. Seto.
Is he being disintegrated as we speak? Seto? Father? That's pretty cool. Oh wow, he's crying.
Yeah, it's actually really well done. Pretty moving scene.
Yeah. It is pretty, yeah. It does invoke some emotion there. That's pretty great.
Hits you right in the feels. Yes, I love it.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
So yeah, I want you to remember that line, everybody will perish, there's nothing we can do, like Bugenhagen's whole kind of speech thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Later in the game at some point. But yeah, where Bugenhagen's like, yeah, everything will perish, there's nothing that can be done at this point. I want to get your input on something later in the game.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
It seems like that would be very significant callback to something.
Pretty much everything that we just learned with Bugenhagen in the last couple episodes, even the prior to Seto part was the most important, where he showed us the life energy and how Mako works.
Right.
It was all
and
very
it's like
important
used to
revelations
shape.
for like major story themes and major parts of the plot that will happen panning out later.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. And it definitely like you don't get the sheer how drastic this is. Like you're mining for this finite resource, but it just happens to be the life force of the planet, not just like this one resource that is very all-knowing and powerful or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
They said they finished fixing the buggy.
Shall we get going?
So this is it. Red 13. That's just the way it goes. You came in handy at times, and we gotta go our own separate ways.
I like that. I definitely wanted to get Yuffie on the team, and we haven't fought with Tifa in a while.
So that's what we'll do.
That's interesting. That Red's not here, even though he was like told by his grandfather or whatever. I want you to go with them.
Well, it's just time. Like this is what we're having, the conversation we're having while they're like having their moment with Seto.
Right. So as we're like walking out, he'll probably like join back with us or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. But before we do that, we're gonna save it up like little chups. Our save file's getting so far with the time because of all of the extra time that we lose in production and everything.
Oh yeah, I know.
Speaking of which,
insane.
we're gonna do the materia dance, and we'll meet you guys right back here.
Sounds good.
All right, onward to Exitry.
All right. Let's see if our good.
Oh, should we try to talk to Bugen? Nah, Red's meeting us.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Speak of the Red Devil.
Wait for me. I'm coming too. My grandfather has forced my hand. Isn't that like you really can't wait to eat or something?
Cloud, please look after Nanaki.
I mean, he's like this mythical beast. I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, but we learned that even though Red has been a wise kind of character who has a lot of wisdom, or he had a lot of surprising wisdom, we found out he was really, in his own species, he's like a teenager.
Yeah. He's just still very young. Yeah, that makes sense. What happened? I think I grew up a little. That's what happened. I'm a man now. Get out of my way.
Come back whenever you need my knowledge.
Alright, so there's that. I saw Mechanic Joe walking around. Hey, Mechanic Joe, thanks for fixing our freaking buggy. We were supposed to leave just now, but I wanted to say thank you.
Baron, your car is completed. Yeah. Now you should be able to go wherever you want. Yeah.
Hey, how much do I owe you?
No charge. You do the same for me, right? Yeah.
No, dude. Here, have 1,000 yen.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Well, alright, thanks. Oh yeah, did you stay at the inn already? There was a bottle on the sofa there a couple of days ago. Was it yours?
Oh, okay. I didn't remember that, but sure.
Huh.
Let's go check out the inn, I guess.
That's interesting. Okay.
Aha! This looks like the inn. I don't see any bottles. We have to talk to the innkeeper?
Huh.
Innkeeper!
Where are you, innkeeper?
Innkeeper? Innkeeper!
So, yeah, that's odd. I don't see any bottles at all.
Okay, please come again. Do we have to look in the corner? Or in the fridge? It was like we just found this secret, and then they took it away from us.
Yeah. Didn't they say it was like on the table or something?
Oh. Okay, received elixir. I don't know where it actually was. We didn't see it, but whatever.
Okay.
All right, so we just basically bought an elixir for 1,000 gil, which is a good
1,000
trade.
gil.
I didn't remember that was what was going to happen. I just saw that dude walking by and thought it would be, Turtle's Paradise Flyer number 5. Our cocktails are good, but our wine is the best. Please come in and put it to the test. Turtle's Paradise, baby!
Turtle's Paradise. You're gonna get wasted.
Hey, there's a bonfire guy. I'm going to talk to everybody. Why not talk to these people? Talk to me.
Nattak, you're leaving again. We want you to stay here forever. Yeah, baby!
Even the children in this town call everyone baby. It's just it's a verbal tick every citizen of this town has.
Yeah, baby.
All right, we're going to PHS, do the materia dance, and meet you guys right back here. Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay, so onward we go in the buggy
Alright.
of yesteryear.
Yep. Our newly fixed buggy, once again.
So we can head down here finally, where we couldn't go before, and I think we're just supposed to head up into that valley.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, one cool thing about Red 13 is in the Japanese, like there are little slips of the tongue that he makes every once in a while, where he usually sounds like a wise person, but once in a while he'll slip into phrases that kids use.
Oh, interesting.
So it doesn't come across nearly as well. Oh, we're trying to steal all. Let's see if that works. It doesn't come across nearly as well in the English version, where it's supposed to be like, oh, once in a while he'll talk like a kid.
So they cleaned it up a little bit, essentially, in the English version.
No, it doesn't translate as well because there aren't. It's not cleaned up. It's like it's not as nuanced. You can't see it.
Oh, okay. Right.
It's intentional where he slips because it's giving you slight foreshadowing that he's only like a young teenager instead of like an actual wise person like he's trying to come across.
Right.
But there aren't necessarily like parts of speech in English where it's phrases used that are different phrases that children alone use.
Right. I could see that, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, town? Is that?
We're not talking like goo goo gaga or anything like that, but just sometimes children use, like they'll use inappropriate grammar or something. Like that's
right, something that doesn't fit.
That's gooder than something or something like that. But he's not at that level. He's just using like polite turns of phrase. I don't know how to best explain it. There's another guy on YouTube. I think his name is Tim Robbins, where he's done like an amazing translation difference video on Final Fantasy VII.
Ooh, okay.
That's where I had first heard some of the differences with Aerith before too.
Oh, okay.
Where like she was more subtly translated.
Right, yeah. And then you get to see what's actually lost in that translation.
Yeah, like where she was completely like kind of a dick and insensitive to Barrett.
Yeah, right.
In this one, when we were at Gold Saucer, and in Japanese it's more clear that she's like being respectful to him instead of trying to ignore him.
Yeah, right, yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, if you guys want to, if you haven't heard of it before, I think his name is Tim Robbins, and he did this like amazing comparison between the Japanese and the English. He knows Japanese way better than me. I know a very, very teeny little bit. Yeah, so that's another difference where he shows that like Nanaki, Red 13, he has these slips that happen every once in a while where it's foreshadowing that he's really actually young.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty cool. Because, yeah, I guess, I didn't see any of that at all, but I guess that's definitely one of those, like, English versus Japanese, you lose a little bit of the storyline in it.
Right, you didn't see it because it's not there. There's not, like, in words, in English, like, there aren't the same things where you talk to somebody who's older than you or younger than you and then use a different term because that person is like different in age related to you. Like you might say sir or something like that when you're referring to a senior citizen or something like that, but most cases it doesn't enter into the language nearly as often as it does in Japanese. So
right. It doesn't make it very obvious to get that across.
Yeah,
for sure.
So you didn't see it because it wasn't there as much in this version because there's no direct translation for it.
Makes sense. That's pretty, yeah, that's awesome. That's pretty interesting.
So what's also interesting is what awaits us in this town.
Yes, for sure. But I guess we'll have to find out in the next episode.
Yes, this town is actually Nibelheim, and you may or may not remember that as Cloud's hometown, Cloud and Tifa's hometown.
Oh, right.
So all of this path of following the man in the black coat, following Sephiroth, has led us back to Nibelheim, And this is where the big major event happened 5 years ago. This town was burnt to the ground. So we're going to finally, hopefully, get some answers.
Ooh, interesting. So yes, I guess we'll see you in the next episode for potentially some very, very large answered questions.
Yeah. See you guys next time.
See you guys next time.
These guys are flying pumpkins with a dress made of razor blades.
Yeah, and cute little ribbons. That's totally fine.
Yeah, and the other guy in here is like a guillotine guy.
Yeah, he's just swinging on a battle axe. That is also a mermaid.